So there's actually two other former ASU alumni on your Olympic team, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So what's that
Yeah.
bond been like, just to have ASU seem to, always kind of be that special bond throughout your career?
It's honestly the best thing ever because me and Sasha, we came in as freshmen together and we graduated together. That's like my girl. I was even her roommate after college when we were grad assistants for ASU. Like we are really, really close. Like that's my girl. So, after, like I said, after my freshman year, I chose not to play. She chose to play. So she's been on the team way longer than I have. But she's our team captain for Team Mexico. So it's pretty cool. But that was, she was my catcher, I was her shortstop. I like for Mexico, I'm at second base now, but still, like, we still have that bond where like if she's bothering or if something's bothering her, like I can go up and talk to her about it, she can talk to me, we can make adjustments, everything. Like it's just like it's a really good bond. And then with Dallas, she literally, like, I try not to like show it, but she's like one of my idols. So when I committed to play at ASU, it was when they won it in 2011. So I remember I committed in November, and then when they were playing in June and they won it, she pitched the last strikeout. So that was like awesome to see. And I was like, oh, like I'm going to that school. I get to play with her because I played with her when she was a senior. So then when we qualified, it was awesome because she struck out the last batter, just like she did in the World Series. And she did the same reaction. She was like jumping and she went to go hug Sachelle. And it's just, yeah, she's like, I think of her like as like royalty. I'm like, oh my God, but like she's my teammate. So it's kind of weird, but
Hey, I
like,
mean,
she's a good person. And it's just, you love to hang out with her. She's funny. She's like an awkward funny. Like she does like awkward things, and it's hilarious. But yeah, definitely playing with those two is fun. And then I also play with girls who went to my rival college. So playing with
Arizona.
them,
U of A.
yeah, playing with them is funny because we always throw up the pitchforks, they throw up the wildcats, so it's funny. But one of my best friends on the team is actually Taylor McQuillan, who was a pitcher at U of A. And so like we always joke about like whose school's better and all this stuff. So we have all different colleges, but again, like it's just such a great group of girls. So it's fun.
Not gonna lie, whenever I get a chance to watch softball games, I find myself getting more into it as opposed to watching baseball for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it might be the cheering on the sides, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
but just watching softball games, like just being there as opposed to watching on television, two different things. Because
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Mount Sac made state championship and I was watching the state championship on my phone, like I still felt the same excitement, but it's not the same. So as far as like the cheer goes, because that brings the excitement, how, because I've asked this to numerous softball players, so I'm going to ask this to you. Who comes up with it? Is it just something that is off the top of you guys' head? Or is it just one of those things that you guys practice game after game?
So when I came in as a freshman at ASU, they always had this opening cheer. Like the first batter goes up to bat and they do this. It's like an ASU cheer. So they've
Uh,
done it like traditions. Like it's been going on for years. So I feel like it does come with tradition. But then again, like if her number is like 11, we'll come up with like a cheer to go with that. Like we try to always be talking in the dugout because we love baseball, but like attaboy, like that's not fun. Like, like you can keep saying that, but again, it's just not fun. And it gets like super quiet and you're just like, can you even talk here?
that's why
So
I
we
think that's
always
why I
try,
enjoy it.
yeah,
That
we
might
always
be
try
it.
and like be really loud, like for the games. Cause again, like we're not only cheering on our batter, but we're also like trying to intimidate the pitcher so that she gets frustrated and flustered and, she starts messing up. Cause it does happen. There are pitchers who don't do good under pressure and, which pitcher it is and you try and just mess up their routine. So definitely that. But again, like, and I'm not just saying like my team, but I feel like at ASU, like the goal the whole time in the dugout was just to have fun. And it would be cool when like the camera would just like scatter towards us and you could just see us like jumping up and down, because you don't want a dugout that's like not cheering for you when you're up to bat. That's no fun. That's like my pet peeve is like when a batter goes up and no one's cheering. I'll just like yell like, yo, like we need to cheer for her. Like she's up there by herself basically. And if you, as a batter, you hate that. You hate not hearing like your teammates. So
that's why I like because I have a friend that played numerous seasons, a couple seasons for Tennessee, then she transferred and played for Long Beach State. So when she got to come back home, like I was very thrilled because I can finally go watch someone play softball. Because I don't mind watching Mount Sac, but like just the D1 level, just like like that level, it's fun. It's like, especially like you were saying, like how when someone goes up to bat, nobody was cheering, but like when one of my friends would come up to bat, no idea who they were, that whole crowd would literally jump up and they'll be down by like 3. Like, whoa, this is really a different atmosphere compared to the boys level, like the men's level. Like you guys is interactive with the fans and you guys interaction with your players. It's cool. I love it. It's fun. That's what makes going to softball games fun, in my opinion. So
yeah. I know. We love to like interact with like the fans as well. Like, you know, we would say like go, and then we would point at the crowd and they would yell Devils, go, like it was like a lot of fun. And then, you know, obviously Oklahoma, like Boomer, Sooner. Like, you know, they would be yelling that. So it's just, you get the crowd involved too. So it's like they're not just sitting there, but they're having fun as well. So definitely that. Yeah. Dang, I really miss softball, like college softball. I want to go back.
I know. This has been fun. Like, this is definitely is a highlight of the week at this point. Because I mean, as far as the only thing that I got going on is waiting for a package to arrive, and I guess that's the only excitement thing that's happening this week.
That's awesome.
Hey, shout me a little joy, yo. Shout me joy.